it's Holly here from Your Past is a Gift. Now, in this video, I wanted to make it absolutely clear. Okay, the purpose for all of these videos is not for you to agree on anything I say. I'm not here for you to agree on any of it. It's not the reason I'm here. I know you just sat down and you're going, what is she talking about? You're probably thinking, what? This makes no sense. Why would you bother making videos then? The reason for these videos is to challenge you to look at your thoughts, to challenge you to look at your beliefs about yourself, about others, about the world. Question it. Where did this belief come from? Is it mine? Was it passed down from mum and dad? Was it passed down from the church? Was it passed down from a teacher at school? Where did this belief come from? Why do I believe this? Is it even true? Look at all these questions, write them all down. This is pretty important stuff. Is it even true? Why do I believe it then? Why do I believe that? That's what these videos are for. Because many of you out there, you're trying to keep up with what society's trying to sell you, okay? That you need to fit into this little box and you need to fit into that little box and you need to follow these rules. And you need to do this to be happy and you need to do that to be successful. And you need to have this and you need to have that in order for your life to be perfect. Okay, we're bombarded with all this information of what we need and what we don't need in order to have a perfect life. And I'm here to get you thinking, do you need any of that to have a perfect life? Do you really need any of that? That's outside of you. All of that stuff outside of you. Do you need any of that? And then from there, start to think of why do I believe this? Why do I have this thought? Why do I feel that this is true? Start to question it. Is it yours? Or is it something that's been passed down through either parents, through the church, because a lot of mine was from church, from teachers at school, from older siblings, from neighbors that might have said something that left a mark on you that, that's the way it is. That's what I have to do. That's what I have to achieve in order to be successful or in order to be happy. So these videos are created with that in mind. Because only you can set yourself free. Only you can do that. No one else can do that for you. No one else lives in your head but you. So only you can decide what is true and what's not true. What serves me and what doesn't serve me. What makes me feel bad. What are the things that make me feel good? And for the most part, you'll know if a belief is true or not, because if you believe something really strongly, you believe something. Say, for example, and I have done this one in a previous video, I believed for the longest time, because that's what I was taught at church, that I was separate from God. I was separate. And so for the longest time, whenever I had that thought that he was all the way up there and I'm all the way down here and he's this huge, amazing being and I'm this tiny little speck of dust, that would make me so angry. It would make me angry. It would make me frustrated. It would make me all these feelings that were not good feelings. That he was all the way up there judging all the time, who was allowed to go into heaven and who wasn't. And I was just this little worthless human being, because that's basically what they taught us at church. That's full of sin, that can't do anything right, and basically is never going to get into heaven, because it didn't matter what you did, it was never good enough. That's all I ever learnt from church. And so you grow up with this sense of worthlessness, But all the while, while I was believing that I was separate from God, that didn't give me any joy. That didn't fill my heart with love. That didn't give me any peace to think that I was separate from him. So That's how you know. Your feelings will tell you if something is true, or if it's not. When you think to yourself, am I worthy of love? Do you think I'm not worthy of being loved? Did one of your parents make it, absolutely obvious to you that you're not worth loving, you're not good enough to be loved? So when you think about that, doesn't that make you angry, or doesn't that make you incredibly sad that you're not good enough to be loved? That's how you know. Because a belief that serves you makes you feel good. It fills your heart with love. It fills your heart with joy and peace, and you know you're on the right track. They make you feel good as a human being. A belief that serves you. The ones that you grew up with, where they make you feel bad about who you are, they don't serve you in any way. They don't serve you. They stop you from connecting. And that's the reason we're here. They don't serve you. Anything that you've believed in the past that makes you feel bad about who you are, it doesn't serve you. And unfortunately, it won't serve others because it stops you from connecting with others. So you can't reach out your hand and say, hey, I can help you. I can do something for you. Let's connect. I know how you feel on a deep level because you've been through the same. It won't allow you to do that. So question your beliefs always. If you've learnt nothing else from these videos, challenge your thoughts, challenge your beliefs. Question, where did that come from? Is that even mine? Is it even true? Because the people that have turned their lives around and have become a huge success, they have somehow managed to work that out. They have. On their own, they've managed to work out that they are good enough just as they are. They are worthy. They're good enough. They deserve all of those wonderful words you have to learn to say for yourself, that you are worthy, that you are good enough, and that you deserve. Okay, so in the next video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about this being separate from God, because I know many of you out there, if you grew up with the same faith, similar religion, that He's the Almighty God and we have to learn to be humble and accept that that's the way it is. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about that and how it works, all right, or how I feel that it works. Okay, I love you guys. Remember to click like and subscribe below so you don't miss any of the messages, and I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye for now.